Hi, my name is Emily Martinez, and I'm here persuading you why I believe abortion should become legalized. A risk of a woman dying during abortion is 0.6 out of 100,000, while a woman dying during childbirth is 14 times bigger than that number. I have I believe why abortion should become legalized. My first reason being, if we don't practice legalized abortions, unsafe abortions will be practiced in unsafe places. Second reason, my body, my choice. I'll have to say more of that later. Third reason, if a fetus who is a couple weeks old, also considered in scientific words, a bunch of cells with no brain, no heart, is he really a human being? I know, as a woman myself, I have the right for my own body. I should have the right for my own body. And if I don't, then that's not fair. Freedom, please. I know we don't all have the same opinion in this, but I know at the end of the day, it's my body and it's my blood. So, I'm standing in front of you not to convince you to have an abortion, but to have the open doors for someone who really needs one. And I know we don't all have the same opinion, but I believe it would be better if we all narrowed it down to one single decision that is right for all of us. My main point number one, we all need to be safe. With that being said, if we don't make abortions legal, unsafe abortions will be proceeded. And we don't want more deaths than there already is. Because according to the Women's Health Organization, 23,000 women die each year of unsafe abortions. Not only that, 10,000 of women suffer serious complications after an unsafe abortion. So obviously, if we don't make it legal, that number will go through the roof. Also, my point number two, my body, my choice. With that being said, the Fourth Amendment states the right to be secured in their own person. I should have liberty to do whatever I myself, and I should not have nobody tell me what I should do with my own body. If that was it, you shouldn't tell me how I can cut my hair, and you shouldn't tell me how I should do my makeup, and you shouldn't tell me how I should dress. So why should you tell me if I should or should not abort? With that being said, women should have their own anatomy of their body. They should have the decision to do whatever they want with their body. But, let me stop you there. I don't mean that completely, because I believe there should also be a line somewhere during that point when it comes to abortions. So we need to draw a line somewhere there. So in a couple certain weeks, an abortion can be proceeded, and after a couple weeks, an abortion shouldn't be proceeded. And it comes down to my point number three. It's not murder. Because, let me tell you this. If we believe that personhood starts during conception, then every cell of your body is a person, is a human. Because that's what you're telling me. That a bunch of cells, forming cells, are humans. So every piece of your little cells of your body is a human. It's just not you human, it's 25,000 billion humans. Sounds funny, huh? So, let me tell you this also. A fetus brain does not develop until 22 to 24 weeks after conception. So, does it think on its own? Does it breathe on its own? Think of that. Okay, so, my opposing arguments being, I have two main ones. First one being, it's not the fetus's fault. Let me tell you what I believe on that. I know it's not the fetus's fault. But tell me something. How are children born? How are children conceived? Through sexual intercourse. Okay. Do we always have sexual intercourse to have babies? No. After marriage, if you want to put it that way, you and your partner should have sexual intercourse, not for babies, but for self-pleasure, for pleasure. So are you telling me that we can't do that anymore? Because if you do that, then we're gonna have to have a baby every time. We're gonna have like how many? 100 babies? Please, let's not be childish. So we're not always ready. We're not always ready at the point. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not the fetus's fault, but it's also not the woman's fault, because they have a right to bear. I mean, God gave us, the uterus to bear the baby in there. My second opposing argument being, it is dangerous to a woman. It is dangerous for a woman. But that should be her decision to take. Not yours, or yours, or yours, or yours. Not her husband. It should be her decision. And she wants to put her legs up in those clamps and go through an abortion. It should be her decision. And if she passes away, unfortunately, it should be her decision. Not yours. Not the government's. So, let's have a recap on this whole situation. I know it sounds cruel, but all I can say is, don't make a woman suffer. When a woman needs that opportunity, when a woman needs that, please don't shut her doors. I know you personally don't want to have an abortion, so that's what I'm going to say this. I'm not standing here to tell you to have an abortion. I'm not standing here to tell you and every single woman should have an abortion once in their life. I'm here to stand that we should not close those barriers for women that need that. We should not close the doors for women who are going through hard times in their life and don't have the resources to have a baby yet. And maybe they're not ready, they're not prepared, because it's not always intentionally. So, my point number 1, we all want to be safe. My point number 2, it's my body, my choice. And point number 3, it's not murder if it doesn't have a heartbeat. With that being said, in conclusion, it's an accomplishment of mine to narrow this down so we all agree on something similar. So we all have a certain line to say, we can do this and we cannot do this. So, especially, let me just say this, as a woman myself, I know if I ever have my shoes and, a person wanting to get an abortion, I would not make this decision overnight. But I would make this decision over days, over weeks, hopefully. So, my call to action is, please have a moment to think this through. Please put some few seconds out there. Put yourself in other people's shoes. I'm not telling you to do this, but don't bash other people who need to do this. Because at the end of the day, does it really affect you? And with this, I thank you.